Hello, and welcome to the Disney Dunces. Using your touch-tone keypad, please enter the first 3 letters of the movie title you would like to see. You've selected Turning Red. If this is correct, please press 1 now.
Hello and welcome to Disney Dunces, the only Disney podcast presented by self-proclaimed non-experts. I'm Dunce number 1, but you can just call me Richard.
I'm Craig Stew, and I'm Dunce number 2.
And I'm the third one. Sorry, Craig definitely forgot his line.
You know what I did?
He skipped a week. It's hard.
Do you know what I was doing? The worst part is because Rich has them in the pinned messages, right? So I do bring it up, and I did bring it up, and this time I was reading "I'm Craig Stew," and then I started reading the "and I'm leaving two" part, and I said, "Wait, that's not the right one." That's why there was a pause. I was reading the wrong one. I was like, "Oh wait, that's not it. It's and I'm Dunce number 2."
Maybe we should have separate Discord hangouts, one for the intro, one for the ending.
Outro, yeah.
I thought it would be funny if I just started saying 2-1 like Mike. You know, just reading the other things that are pinned in here.
Oh,
I don't think
the
anyone would have
schedule.
known what was happening.
The schedule.
No. I would have also been very confused at first as well.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh,
why
man.
I didn't do it.
All
Maybe
right,
we get
so
rid
I'm
of
gonna
all
I'm
the
gonna get
pins.
us back on track because we've already skipped the week. People have been waiting for us to talk about.
And
this
I want to
one.
apologize for that. I mean, it's not really my fault, but it is also.
Yes, it is.
It was entirely your fault.
It's not my fault.
You know what?
I didn't.
I think.
I'm not the optimum guy.
Well, the
You
thing
should have
is,
tethered your internet on your computer to your phone and gone with the podcast.
that's what I was thinking too.
What?
You turn your phone into a hotspot. You have unlimited data, right?
Yeah, but I have horrible service here.
Oh well.
It'll match our horrible podcast.
It would.
Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be because I can just edit out Craig for the weird lines. Like if anything comes up doesn't feel natural, just edit him out. Boom.
Yeah, that
It
would
would
just
require
be
you to
mean.
do editing.
My
though.
PC also doesn't have a wireless connection.
You don't have a wireless
Okay, I'm
card?
gonna try. This is
No.
my second attempt to try to get us on the topic.
Here's the thing. I don't think Craig is fully to blame because you're the one who wanted to change the date of the podcast.
Me?
Yes, you.
Well,
If
yeah.
this
I wanted
was a
to- I
Tuesday
wanted
thing,
to
we would
get-
have been fine.
We were
Well, if it was a Tuesday thing, we wouldn't have the movie.
we would have done.
I mean, we would have
different
done a
movie.
different thing.
In fact, first of all, I picked the movie, and then I said, "Oh, Turning Red is coming out." I gave the option to,
Yeah.
and then everyone was on board. I was perfectly content with doing the movie I originally picked for Tuesday.
What do you even pick?
Everyone is to blame, is what it comes down
Cadet
to.
Kelly, but we never got to it.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, I don't want to see that.
Yes, you do. Everyone does. It was for Women's History Month or Women's Month or whatever month this is, Herstory. Instead, we got something that's still very appropriate. It's just that Craig couldn't bother because he hates women, I guess.
Maybe the Optimum hates women.
Well, that's known they're a corporation, aren't they?
That's true.
If there's anything I know, it's two things that hate women. It's corporations and doctors.
Why do doctors hate women?
Just given. Doctors just hate women. It's known.
I mean, I know that if I was a doctor, I'd be a little uncomfortable having female patients.
well, it's
'cause I
because you
don't-
can't control yourself.
I mean,
But
it's
it's
not
not a
that
them issue, it's a you issue.
It's not that I can't control myself. It's just that I don't know the woman's body. They're very different from
You
a man's.
shouldn't be a doctor, I would argue.
I think if you're a doctor, you probably do learn enough. They do go to school for quite a long
Do you
time.
think Would you trust me as a doctor,
Turning
Craig?
Red is here to
No.
teach you all the ins and outs of the woman's body.
That's actually kind of true.
Guys, going into this, I had no idea that this was a period piece, but here we are.
He did it.
I did. That was supposed to be the intro line, but then Craig forgot his fucking his line and ruined everything.
You should expect that, though.
Was ready to come in with the heat.
Man.
That's the entirety of the podcast. You can shut it off now.
No, we have to talk about how great the trailer initially was with NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah,
Wait,
the trailer.
was it Bye Bye Bye?
It's gonna
be
be May because
did I fuck
her
that
name
up?
is May. You see,
May.
May.
What, I think that was Bye Bye Bye.
I don't know. You fucked it up real bad. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, because the main character's name was Bye, wasn't it? It was Bye Bye.
No, I think it's just because I think Bye 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 was on the same album as It's Gonna Be Me.
I'll believe that.
Because I was an NSYNC boy. Did you know that?
Yeah, you were in sync. Craig's all about Backstreet.
Yeah. And then Craig eventually turned me over to the Backstreet side.
That's fair. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
they are both on No Strings Attached.
I told you.
It's a good album.
Okay, where are we going? Koska, you want to talk about this movie, right?
I liked it. Yeah, sure. It's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Takes place in 2002.
I was trying to figure this. Okay, I just wanted to say at one point in the movie, everybody texts each other something, and I was just like,
Yeah.
"Did everyone have phones in 2002?" And I'm like, I guess I
It's
probably
a
got my.
post 9/11 world.
I'm like, I got my first phone. I mean, I was a little bit younger in 2002.
Yeah, I was going to say 2002. These
These
are all
are
teenagers.
they're
we're looking
eighth
at.
graders in 2002, and I was probably like 6th grade, maybe, or 7th.
Yeah.
So I was like a little bit.
You're
younger.
old.
We're all the same age. What are you talking about?
No, I'm
No,
younger.
we're not.
Costco's a little younger.
About like a
Craig, don't
decade.
at the man.
Rich, I'm 10 days older than you.
Craig, don't out me.
You guys are decrepit. Holy shit.
All I'm hearing is that Craig's an old man compared to the two of us.
But I was just like, I had to think about it. I was just like, man, did we have phones? And I'm like, I guess, yeah, if I got my first phone, probably around that, people, had their phones.
I like you
texting-
questioned whether or not Disney and Pixar did their homework.
I don't know.
I feel like whenever there's like an animal in a movie, they like bring one into the studio. I don't know how they got a dragon for Raya, but they managed to do it.
I don't know. I just was like, I don't really feel like people were really texting. But then I was like, okay, well, people had sidekicks. And that was kind of like the texting thing. Remember that? Remember the sidekick?
A little bit. I don't want to talk about phones this episode. It's just turning about old phones, and I don't have much to add. Clearly, Craig's the only one who has anything to say about it.
I had
think.
a Razor. That was my phone. Well, no, my first phone was something else, but then I had a Razor.
I'm going to stop looking at Craig. Koska, you can be on my
I'm
monitor
thinking I had
now.
one of those
What just
blue
happened?
Nokias.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone knows what that is, where did Craig go? By the way,
Did everybody disappear?
When I
you
switched
said
to
you were going to stop looking at him, and then he vanished.
Oh, I just vanished? What the hell happened?
I don't know. It was weird.
I didn't want to look at you anymore, so I started looking at Koska. And the next thing you know, Craig dropped from the call.
When Richard stops looking at you, you cease to exist.
At least in my mind.
I did.
What is that? Spatial awareness?
Okay, and now let's discuss before I lose the internet again what this movie's about.
Well, I can tell you, it's about our little Mei Mei, who's a Chinese red panda girl, and she
Chinese-
lives in
she's
America.
Canada.
she's Canadian.
She's Canadian.
I know he's doing it because like he thinks it's funny to be wrong.
No, I forgot that it took place in Canada, but now I remember they got Toledo and Toronto confused, and I did too.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't know. Craig talked about high school, and I just assumed America.
Yes, because America's the only place with high school.
Schools. And it wasn't high school, middle school.
Everyone else stops at like pre-K.
I mean, that's how Japan works, I think.
Pretty sure Japan's the exact opposite.
I don't know. But okay, they're in Toronto. What are they doing? Mei is a star student, getting A's, honoring her parents left and right, going to temple, going to whatever school to learn about her ancestors. And
she goes
she's
to temple.
What?
What? She's Jewish.
No, she has a temple in her backyard.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's not going to temple. She runs a temple, like a little shrine.
Like a shrine.
Yeah, temple.
Going to temple is like
That's what Craig did to learn how to read the Torah.
I don't think he ever learned to read the Torah.
No, that's what my father did, to go read the Torah.
Why didn't you learn to read the Torah?
Because I was not raised that way.
Okay, so we should blame your father.
Sure.
He gets blamed for a lot of things on this podcast. I don't like blaming him.
Two things.
What do you mean two things?
Craig's upbringing and his dislike for black people.
It's not funny.
It's funny because of how not true it is. That's the joke.
Oh, okay.
He's such a nice guy.
Imagine if all of Craig's mom's students heard us talking about how Craig's dad hates black people. Then they're just going to start questioning her and we get her fired.
No one listens to this, so it's not a problem.
Oh,
Also,
okay.
wait, why would that get her fired?
I don't know. Like, if I married, I don't know who's racist. Name someone. Yeah, like if I married Craig's dad and he started shouting the N-word left and right, I'm pretty sure that I would be held accountable for his actions.
I don't think that's how that works. I'm pretty sure.
How anything works.
Like if I said, "Oh, sorry, that's just my husband." Like, are you gonna be okay with me?
If you said that, then no, you wouldn't be okay with that.
Craig,
You're
this is
not
your
married
dad
to my
we're talking
father.
about.
Like, can we just talk about this movie?
Oh, okay.
Never heard that man say the N-word. At any volume.
Okay. You just have to get in real close because he only whispers it.
You just said he was yelling it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well,
Now
that's my dream
I've heard
scenario.
you say the N-word plenty of times. The drop of a hat.
I don't recall any of this.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I'd like to bring something up because later today, I'm going to be getting some Lucky Charms cookies, and I need to know if this is a good idea or a bad idea.
What does this have
The
to do with
cookies in
saying the
general?
N-word?
What?
I would equate getting Lucky Charms cookies to be as vile as saying the N-word.
No, it's like because we're talking about races and religions, and St. Patrick's Day is coming up, so I just didn't know.
I did not put the connection between Lucky Charm cookies and St. Patrick's Day. And you give me like 20 years, I never would make that connection. I understand the connection,
Yeah,
but I would never make that connection.
because 'tis the season.
I don't take Lucky Charms to have anything to do with that culture.
I mean, like, if I started going around calling all Irish people leprechauns, I think I'd get punched in the face. Just like Craig's dad would get punched in the
It depends
face
if
if
they
he...
could reach you. Hi-ti-ti-ti-ti.
Oh,
See, that was offensive.
I guess so. But yeah, where are we going?
To Canada, I think.
Toronto.
Okay. Toronto.
I thought it was Toledo.
I mean, I don't know. I thought that this was America. I'd have to say that I was working during this movie, so I can't be held
Shocked.
accountable for any inaccuracies.
You know, there's
Why don't
time
you just
with
watch it when you weren't working.
Yeah, I imagine you're not working all the time.
Yeah, I don't think you're working that much.
I got the hustle and bustle.
I don't think you got any of that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm a busy guy. You know that.
I don't think you are. No,
What do you mean?
I don't think you're that busy. No.
Yeah, you're making time specifically to go buy
How many
Lucky Charms
sand shrews did you
cookies.
catch?
Wait, what, Casca?
How many sand shrews did you catch?
4 shinies?
Shinies. Now, how many sand shrews did you catch?
Overall, I don't know, probably like somewhere in the 200 to 500 range.
Okay, so he has time to catch 200 to 500 sand shrews, but he can't sit down and watch Turning Red.
I was busy. I was also doing work in Pokemon Go. But okay. I don't know. I'm a busy guy. Why don't you believe me?
Because you're not. I know you. That's why
I had to
don't
clean the
believe
apartment.
You didn't have to. I don't know what any of that was about.
What did you
that
say?
Was
Casca,
weird.
Craig,
That
we
was
need to
very
talk about
weird.
this.
What
No,
do you?
we don't. It was weird.
What'd you do to
Oh,
the apartment?
okay.
I missed
He
that.
sent me a stinky package, and I said, "Boy, this package is stinky." And their reaction is to clean the apartment. Apparently,
We thought we smelled.
you probably do, but who cares? I got my package. What does it matter?
I don't want to be walking around smelling quote unquote putrid.
Didn't bother you until now.
I didn't realize. I don't know.
It's very weird.
It was, and I don't think I'm to blame.
I didn't say you were. I said it's probably just the air there.
I don't know.
Maybe something happened in transit. I don't know. All I know is when I opened that package, it was stanky.
God damn it. Craig, do you want a package?
Are you living the Walmart life again, Rich?
No, I'm not. I'm showering regularly.
I mean, I do know how long you take showers, so it is very possible you do smell.
Casca, how long does it take you to take a shower? I don't think I said that right.
You said, I know your argument was you only need like 2 minutes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I guess if you don't do anything, that could be doable. Like, it's possible, but, you don't, you shouldn't be in there more than 10.
Craig, how long are you in the shower for?
At least.
At least 10,
more than
more
that.
so like 30, I
Yeah.
would imagine.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot of people. And that's just the thing. I get it. Showers are nice, but it's like you really shouldn't be in there that long.
Oh, it is a long
A
time.
lot of water.
Yeah. Okay.
Now then, I do believe you should be in there more than 2 minutes, but seeing as you don't do anything because you're never busy, Richard, I understand why you get away with 2 minutes.
I am busy.
I get that. If you were busy, you wouldn't spend 2 minutes in the shower.
I mean, I am busy because I have other things to do than shower, so I do the quick 2 minutes. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
No. If you were busy doing things, you'd have to shower for more than 2 minutes. You also would have watched this movie.
I did watch the movie somewhat.
Did it?
I'm going to tell you everything that happens, okay? So we got
try.
little May May. She's
already
our
got-
main character. What, Craig?
I was saying you already got one thing wrong, the fact that it was in America, you said, so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, May May, she's living her best life. Nothing can bring her down. Not even a cute boy. But I guess I don't even know what happens here. So she has a crush on the grocery store man, right? Convenience store dude?
All of her friends are drooling over him.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's nothing. What you got to focus on is Four Town, baby. That's our boys.
Oh, yeah. They're like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys of this universe.
They're this universe's boy band.
No wonder it was a
Popular boy
period
band.
piece.
Yes, I'm sure that was like the big intent behind it. It's like, oh, well, we're going to do a boy band movie about boy bands. Should probably focus on a period where boy bands were relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I guess they could have done it with like K-pop groups, but
Yeah, especially because she's Chinese or something. So just because that Asian
has
stereotype's
nothing
there.
to do with anything.
What do you mean?
You could stand a K-pop group and be very much American, Richard. I've been to Twitter.
I would have made a connection there that it's a cultural thing.
You would be wrong.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they
I
do
don't
have
know.
a Korean friend, but she's not the focus of this movie so much.
And May's Chinese, right?
She is, yes.
Oh, wait, which friend is Korean? The little chubby girl?
Yeah, the little chubby girl. It's certainly not the white redhead girl or the brown one, Craig.
I don't know. Maybe it was like another person.
Their fifth friend who showed up once.
I mean, I think that they had a
the
male
little chubby
friend.
girl repeatedly spoke Korean.
Oh. Craig, did you miss that?
I missed her speaking Korean. Yeah, I think I did.
Oh, okay. Take notes next time. I have them in mind.
Oh, that she
You have
spoke
the Korean part?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now we'll continue, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I guess everything comes to what is it called? Comes to a head with the catalyst of the film, in which I guess that she has some inappropriate drawings in her diary.
She has her erotic friend fiction, is what she has.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, erotic friend fiction.
You don't remember when you used to draw erotic friend fiction?
Yeah, Richard, you would put your friends in like nasty scenarios to get your jollies.
I actually do have. Never mind.
I know you did.
Okay, continue.
I'm specifically targeting you.
Why?
This is something you did.
I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. Are we talking about the Charizard with our friends from
Lisa
Canada?
Simpson?
Oh no, not Lisa Simpson. That's not friend fiction. That's just I don't know.
Regular fiction.
I found that because of you.
Don't blame me for that.
You told me, "Hey Richard, I saw Charizard banging Lisa Simpson," and I said, "Huh?" And then, of course, I have to see it because I don't know if this exists or not, and I need to see if it does.
I did not tell you I saw Charizard banging Lisa Simpson.
No, please. Charizard was banging one of mine.
Richard's asshole.
God damn it.
Because I know I didn't see Charizard and Lisa Simpson until you showed me Charizard and Lisa Simpson.
I don't think I did.
Granted, I probably put Charizard and Lisa Simpson into existence because I could see myself saying Charizard banging Lisa Simpson. However, I've never seen it until you, of course, said, "Here you go."
That might be accurate now that I think about it. Like, it's something that I would do because a lot of a lot of the things that pop into my head are because of you. So I'm not completely accountable.
You are.
Craig?
Yep. You are.
Thank you.
So yeah, anyway, I started watching Demon Slayer during the week, and then I finished watching Demon Slayer. That show's really fucking good. Holy crap, I didn't expect it. Like, I thought I would like it, but I didn't think I would love it.
You have to watch the Attack on Titans.
I'll get to that, but
We're almost done.
Happened. I know, Demon Slayer is, well, I caught up with it. It didn't take too long. Only 3 seasons. 3 seasons, not even 3 arcs, I should say.
I can send you the
2
links.
seasons.
Are we going seasons by season? Yeah, I mean that's
Technically
I guess,
2.
Because
I
the
guess.
2 arcs were
But I think they're doing,
very short.
They're doing them. I think from now after the first season, they're doing them by arcs. But why are we talking about Demon Slayer?
We're talking about our week, Craig.
You're ahead of me because I haven't watched any of the second.
Oh,
half.
I figured I was because I assumed you're watching the dub.
I watched.
I subbed that bitch.
Well, I watched the movie. That was the last thing I saw.
Yeah, the movie is just the one arc.
The arc, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
No, I'm also not watching it because I'm watching One Piece. I'm on episode 970.
God.
Out of how many?
Like 1013 or something. I don't know.
He's almost there.
Close. I saw it was on Hulu, and I'm like, I could start watching One Piece, but I think I have too much self-respect. It's so much.
It's better than Demon Slayer.
It's like David and Goliath, but instead of losing my life, I'm losing my time. And also a good chunk of my life.
I feel like I have nothing better to do, so I can join Craig on this journey.
Do it. Watch One Piece with him.
Craig, would you like that?
You see, he's got nothing better to do, Craig. Did you hear that?
Like, I can put it on while working. I have nothing better to do while working.
Can't read subtitles all
I was gonna say. I mean, you can't really do that.
You're not watching the dub?
I watched the dub up to until it ended, and then the dub ended around 700 and something, and now I'm watching the sub.
I can't believe they got that far in the dub.
It's still
Who has
going.
the
It's still
time?
going. It's still going, but they're,
I'm sure it is.
they're very behind, and they, the whole 4 kids thing, and that put them behind, and then they took like 2 years off. So
yeah, because they needed a break.
dub's really good. I like the dub a lot. I miss it.
You can always go back. Just wait 2 years. They'll catch up to you, Craig.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, let's go back to what's important. I just didn't expect Demon Slayer to be such an emotional show.
You can't even say it without
It was Craig.
cracking up.
It was Craig. No, that is genuine. It is a very emotional show. Like, the main character has shown so much compassion for everyone he fights. It's beautiful. I fucking love it. It's amazing. And it's
He's
really
like Master
sweet
Roshi.
and cute and also really weirdly gory for no reason.
It's very good. It's very violent. It's very, very well animated. My only problem, I just didn't think it's as good as everyone says it was. That's all.
It's because you're watching the dub.
No, it's not the same thing. It's the same fucking thing.
No, it really matters.
Does matter.
I feel that with a lot of dubs, you don't get the same energy.
You don't. That's the big problem. And even if they try to bring that energy, it never feels right. You know,
Yes.
when I hear them going, Kya! That makes sense to me in Japanese, but they tried it in English, you end up with believe it. And it's like, fuck, that sucks. Fuck, that sucks so much.
Are we just talking about anime because we weren't impressed by the actual movie we watched?
No, I love this movie. The problem is I watched this movie a while ago because I had to, because I don't know if you guys, this is my turning red experience.
Uh-huh.
You guys know what YouTube is?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Before this movie even came out, my entire YouTube recommendations was just clips from this movie, like constantly. And there was so much of it without the movie ever being out. And it was all fucking, like, we went into spoiler territory. And like, how is there's this much of this movie already online? And it's not like that I was watching them, but they were just there and the titles were all, this is this, this is this, this is this. I'm like,
Especially
this is
for a
driving me
movie
fucking
that's
nuts.
just an hour 30.
Yeah. I swear to God, the whole movie was on YouTube before this fucking thing ever came out. So I'm just like, as soon as it came out, like, I have to watch this because every time I turn on YouTube, I see something else.
Yeah.
So I watched this on release, which, you know, was the plan originally. And then we just jumped into it. But now it's been a few days and I'm just like, I'm just like, I'm not super remember everything because it is like Luca. This is a slice of life.
Yes, for sure.
And I don't get me wrong, I love that. But there's just not much to talk about other than we can talk about periods all day because I fucking love periods. And I genuinely found this movie to be hysterical. This is a funny movie. It got the belly laughs out of me. One moment in particular I remember very well. It had me fucking rolling.
Like, what I liked about this movie is before the catalyst for the movie, this movie had like a unique type of energy to it when it was setting the stage. Like all of the character interactions, it just seemed fun and exciting, and I loved it.
It had that 2002 energy.
It really did. It took me back to a place that I don't even remember ever being at.
Clearly not. That's
it
why he
was
didn't join Craig in his phone conversation.
Rich's dining room table, drinking Mondos and playing Yu-Gi-Oh. That was 2002.
Was
it's a
it?
decade, baby.
I think it was even, I don't know. What were we doing back then? I don't think we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh back then.
2002? 2001 was September. That was the year of September 11th. Meaning we were in 5th grade that year.
Correct. And the thing is, we were still in 5th grade in the first half of 2002.
Okay, so sorry. 2003 we were drinking Mondos and playing Yu-Gi-Oh. 2002 we were Crazy Bones?
It all comes back to Crazy Bones. How?
Crazy
How?
Bones,
This is like the third fucking podcast that we talk about Crazy Bones.
I will say this is probably the more appropriate episode to talk about Crazy Bones.
You're right. Sorry.
This was the nostalgia for the 2000s era movie. So sure, go crazy with your bones. I can sit here patiently. You listen to me talk about Demon Slayer.
No, I mean, I don't really want to talk about that. I don't want to go back to those times. I try to forget about that stuff.
No, you don't. You absolutely don't.
Guys, back in 2002, Craig had a Halloween costume of some like zombie painter. It was pretty well done.
It was not very well done, and it was also probably a couple of years after that.
Was it a famous painter?
Maybe
or
it was
just a
2002.
painter?
Yeah, it might have been 2000. No, I was supposed to be a zombie, but we used paint for the blood, and the blood looked just like red paint because it was red paint. So I carried around a paintbrush and said I was a zombie painter.
That's fun. I like that. That's really good. You're right, Richard. That was really well done.
Yeah. I do remember that. We put like the fake blood on my face and shit. You know, look, it was a horrible costume.
It was fun though.
Sounds cute to me.
It turned fun. Well, it was a stupid. I was a silly kid. So
Speaking of blood and getting it everywhere, turning red.
Turning red, boys.
Okay, so I guess the mother embarrasses the girl, making her turn red, in the convenience store, right? Because, like, she finds what's it called? Erotic friend
fiction? Yeah.
Yes. Mother finds erotic friend fiction. She wants to go and confront the boys in these dirty images of her daughter doing, I don't know, kisses.
Holding hands with the convenience store boy, which was like, yo, like she got real fucking pissed. Like, what has this boy done to you? I'm like, whoa, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
This movie's fucking real. Doesn't care. Holy smokes. It was good though. So good. We need more of that. That shit was refreshing. You know, forget about the whole thing, this being about periods. Right there. They kept it so fucking real in this movie. It's nuts.
how is it real that the mom would have actually have done that? That seems like insane
How is
to
it
me.
real that she was concerned that a man was touching her daughter, her 13-year-old daughter?
And Craig, the thing is, you have never
If she
had
waited
Asian parents, so you wouldn't know. It's a different kind of
guess.
dynamic with Asian parents.
Which is crazy.
I know. Take it from me.
And
anyway,
the
you
real
have
part I
Asian
was saying
parents?
was the situation where her mother was thinking she was being abused by this older man.
I do not think that was what was happening there. She
was concerned.
She was concerned. She literally said, "What did he do to you?"
Craig, this movie was made for two different audiences in mind. The children and the parents who understand the dirty jokes.
There was no dirty jokes.
Yes, it was. This was like straight from Rocco's Modern Life.
It wasn't a dirty joke. I think this movie had one person in mind, and it was teenage girls and people who were teenage girls.
Are you saying this is a movie for girls?
I'm saying this is a movie. Well, it could be a movie for everyone, but I think that the core demographic was, you know, puberty. People who are familiar with it.
People who went through puberty. Yeah.
Went through puberty. This was not a movie for a young audience, as one might expect from a Pixar film.
No, it
This was very much centered towards puberty.
Oh, it's like a movie for Teen Nick.
Yes.
A lot like that, yeah.
It is a movie for Teen Nick.
Teen Nick.
What? They had all the period stuff on Teen Nick, and like, you
I'll
know.
believe that.
Yeah. You remember that. All the middle schoolers going through changes in their body. I remember watching stuff like that on Teen Nick. And I thought you guys were in the same boat. Casca is at least, he understands. Craig doesn't, apparently.
I don't remember all the kids going through puberty on Teen Nick.
They're teenagers, aren't they?
I think some of them went through it.
Did you not see that episode of Ned's Declassified?
Yeah, that's how I know.
I don't
So
remember.
Richard learned all about the birds and the bees.
Yeah, that show taught me a lot. We even went to a kid who was we even went to school with a kid that was on the show.
We did.
What?
We can't name names. You were there too. You know that you know that kid too. We can't name names, so I can't say who it was.
I mean, I'm fine with that, but I feel like you're doing a bit.
No,
we
he was in one episode, and he was actually like,
oh my God, the Chuck
Yeah.
E. Cheese boy.
no, what? Maybe I don't.
I mean,
I hung out with him. I went to his house a couple times.
you might be right. I don't know exactly. You seem to
Cheese
have
Boy.
a history with this person that we are unaware of.
I assume it was him. He's the only person I can think about who has a history of television. And thinking about him, like I think I saw him in an episode.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Chuck E. Cheese boy.
Chuck E. Cheese boy.
Yeah. Can I know why he's called Chuck E. Cheese Boy? Please.
Because he was in a Chuck E. Cheese commercial.
Maybe.
Maybe it was him then, because maybe he was in. I remember he was in a Raymond Flanagan commercial. We're getting too
believe that too.
specific for this guy.
Yeah. Stop outing him.
Everyone's gonna start looking at Raymond Flanagan commercials.
Not everyone. Maybe like 2 people.
Oh
yeah, Chuck E. Cheese Boy. He was a cool guy. I liked him. I like hanging out with him. I played I think Agent of Fire with him. The James Bond
What?
GameCube game.
Oh, I thought you said Ants on a Fire. And I was like, what kind of fucked up game
Agents
is
Under
that?
Fire, Richard. Agent Under Fire.
Asians under fire? Is that what you said?
Asians Under Fire. You're thinking about turning red. Speaking of which, we gotta talk about the mom.
Did
Really
you think she
cute.
was cute?
Oh, fuck, hell yeah, cute. Real freaking cute as heck. You kidding me? It's not top tier. Not like it's right now. It's I think she's third place, maybe fourth. We got Aunt Cass because she's
Big tier
don't
6.
give a fuck. Keep your Elastigirl. She's in second. Okay. You got Aunt Cass, Elastigirl, and then I'm thinking maybe Bonnie's mom. And May's mom, but I think they're interchangeable. I can go either way with that one.
Okay.
I barely remember Riley's mom, which tells me she's probably not even anywhere near there.
Where's Ellen on the list?
Who?
Ellen.
DeGeneres?
Yeah.
She's not a Pixar mom. She's a fish.
Oh, okay. Pixar fish. Rank your Pixar fish
We have
by bangability.
Yeah, I'm thinking now. I'm thinking
The
Pixar fish by
Angelina Jolie
bangability.
fish from Shark Tale.
That's not a Pixar.
You can include the boys from Luca on there, I think.
We're including the boys from Luca. I'm not going to prison. Not falling for that shit. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Top tier, it's Bruce.
I wanted to ask,
Then
is
you have
Kevin
that-
Spacey in prison?
No, I don't think so. There's a guy on Instagram who makes top 5 hottest lists. I wonder if, because he does random stuff, I wonder if he did top 5 hottest Pixar fish.
If not, get him
I
on
gotta-
the show. I'd love to hear his thoughts.
I got to message the guy and see if he can do it.
Yeah. Please get back to us on that.
No, so for hottest Pixar fish, Ariel appeared in Wreck-It Ralph: The Second Coming, and is her Pixar version
Pixar.
considered a Pixar? Wait,
Wreck-It Ralph isn't
Wreck-It Ralph
Pixar.
isn't
Wreck-It
Pixar.
Ralph is Disney.
Oh shit! The thing is, I think that they just fucked me over because I always assumed Disney, like the animated stuff.
This
and then
is
they moved
this
to
is the funny
CG.
thing.
Yeah.
I think during that time period, you had Wreck-It Ralph and Brave, and everyone thought Brave was the Disney movie, and Wreck-It Ralph was the Pixar one. It's the opposite.
Oh,
I think that's like a little fun fact for y'all. Like you are in good company with most of the world, Richard.
Thank you. I didn't
Yeah.
know I had
No,
friends.
yeah. That was like the big thing. It was like, oh, Pixar's did Wreck-It Ralph, and Disney did Brave, but no. Yeah.
Okay.
The Brave mom. I'm not gonna say she's cute, but I don't know if we talked about this on the Brave podcast. It was nice to see how much those parents liked fucking. Like that was a thing in that movie. I don't know if you guys recall, but they were always trying to fuck. Like,
on the
constantly.
bearskin rug, right?
On the bearskin run, as soon as she turned back into a bear, the dad was all up in her business trying to get with it. The camera cuts away and she's giggling. When the movie opens up, they're like that. It's really nice, you know. It's I don't know. It's just it show you let your parents love each other.
Yeah. And talking about like other Pixar movies, did this movie have a Pizza Planet homage like the other ones?
I don't know. I don't recall. It seems like they're moving away from a lot of that stuff recently, especially with not having that one guy do the voices constantly. They moved away from that. I don't know if the Pizza Planet truck still shows up.
I'm trying to think of the guy. For some reason, I want to say Herman Cain, but that doesn't sound right.
The Pizza Planet, I don't remember it, but
Ratzenberger.
it has to be there.
John Ratzenberger.
John Ratzenberger, that's it. He's not in the movies anymore. But now I'm
Did
pretty
he
sure it showed
get
up
Me
in Luca.
Too'd?
No, he just retired, I think.
Oh,
He's an old man.
Did he get Me Too'd?
I don't know.
Now, the act of Me Too'ing someone, is that when you sexually assault them, or is that when you let people know they sexually assaulted you?
I don't know. The thing
What
is,
is the act of Me Too'ing in this case?
I don't know. The thing is, I've been watching some Barry, And Barry talks about getting Me Too'd and stuff like that. So I thought that this was a situation. It's fresh on the brain.
Is there new Barry I should know about?
No.
You just
April.
rewatched it?
April.
Oh. Talk
We're
about
like
a
a
good
month away.
show.
Yeah.
Man, if you guys like comedy, I don't know why you're still here, but you should definitely watch Barry. HBO's Barry.
The first episode or two, it's just like, this isn't the best, like, but after that, it really finds its footing.
I'm
And
gonna say I don't remember it, so I'm gonna believe you.
Yeah. The first episode, I was like, I remember this show being a lot better. And then it got better. So it was
How
all
long
well.
before Henry Winkler shows up?
I mean, he's episode 1.
It sounds like it's great from the get-go then, buddy.
No. The thing is, you don't really get the right vibe from it, episode 1.
I feel like I get the right vibe whenever fucking Winkler shows up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. He's good. He makes me smile.
Okay, so you got to talk about Demon Slayer. Craig talked about One Piece. I talked about Barry. Let's
He
talk
barely
about the
talked
movie.
about One Piece. I think Craig should get another go at something.
I'm
Not One
okay.
Piece.
No, he got to talk about the 4Kids stuff
Oh, he
and
got
drama.
to talk about his phones. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that works.
You
Okay.
got to talk about more about turning red? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So the girl gets embarrassed. She turns red, and next thing you know, she's a red panda man.
She's having a wet dream.
Is she?
Yes.
Is that what girls do before their periods?
That's what everyone does. It's part of growing up, bud.
I don't think I've ever had a wet dream.
You've never had a wet dream.
I don't
I do
believe
have
that
to
for
say-
a second.
That doesn't. Come on. You've never had a sexual dream.
I mean, I have, but I don't think
That's
it
a wet
resulted in
dream.
anything. Even if it doesn't result in anything?
Yes, you don't have to have a nocturnal emission for it to be a wet dream.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I've had a wet dream.
Yeah.
Craig?
Yeah, I mean, yes, and it's never been a full on nocturnal emission. But yes, of course.
Oh, I've woken up like Spider-Man plenty of times, just fucking stuck to the bed. Are you kidding me? It shit happens, right? That's why I gotta jerk off like 3 times a day.
Yeah, because I'm on that cycle too. And I was surprised. I was like, I thought you were on the same cycle as me.
We got our
guys-
cycles are aligned with the moon. We spent too much time with each other.
Yeah, me and Goskar on the same cycle. I don't know about you, Craig.
No. I'm
Yeah,
not.
come on, Craig.
I don't think I'm on the same cycle.
Aw.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Richard are moon sisters. Craig's in the dust.
Moon sisters?
Yeah, because our cycles are aligned with me and the moon.
Yeah. It's like Craig didn't even pay attention to the movie.
It's like he never seen Turning Red.
Okay, well, Craig, let me tell you a little bit about it. So the girl wakes up from her wet dream, and boom, she's a red panda. And this kind of freaks her out a little bit, and she just hides. She makes a big commotion, and her parents, not really knowing what's going on, kind of hear some things, and she's all like, well, I guess it's her mom mainly who's concerned. And she's all like, hey, what's up?
No, the dad is concerned. But once he has a feel of what he thinks he's going on, he's like, you know what? This is a job for mom. Getting out
The
of
way
here.
he slowly approaches like the mother in the hallway, and then he slowly just backs away. And he's like, nope, I don't want any of this.
not useful here. He
No,
knows his place.
Now this is what kind of confuses me about this is because they're very very aware of the panda situation, right? And aren't they aware that it happens at the same period of time?
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. No.
Okay, so then I'm wrong.
Also, so what we know is Mei Mei is approaching her 13th year or her 13th birthday, and the only thing on their mind is that
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. I even think the mother says it's. What
Well, I
kind
kinda
of
figured-
visitors.
I
No,
kinda-
the red lotus is the red lotus in bloom, and Mimi goes, "No, maybe it's the best thing in the world."
See, I thought that maybe that this happened. This was a a puberty thing for all of them. I guess not.
No, it seems like that happens when you're much older. Because this is so. It's hard to tell because we can kind of pinpoint when the mother has hers because you see later on in the movie when she does have it, which I guess she's well into high school, judging by her uniform. And the fact that she's already met the father.
Oh, yeah, that's what they talked about, how the
Yes.
dad knew.
Yeah, so my guess would be it's probably around 18 where the panda becomes a thing. 17, 18, around that area. But she's only 13, so she had a few more years.
She's so incredibly horny that it happened early. Is that why?
She is so fucking horny. She is a reasonable amount of horny, Craig.
She really is.
My
this
guess
is
would
probably like one of the most sexual Pixar characters that we've ever seen, or at least I've ever seen.
I think it's an appropriate allowed. I think that was also the refreshing thing is that, hey, it's puberty. Everyone gets horny. That's how it works. Mm-hmm. It was fun that they tackled that. Kudos to them. I thought it was wonderful.
Yeah.
But I blah, 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 blah.
That's all,
what
folks.
I think is you fucker. Great. What I
what
wanted
did Craig
to say
say?
is he went
joke.
that's all, folks. He's an asshole.
Are we ending the podcast?
I think we are.
I mean, actually, it's pretty
I
much
wanted
like
to say, I think a big factor as to why the panda came early, and as well as maybe her period, is because the stress that's put on her, particularly with her situation with her mother, and her needing to be perfect, is all I wanted to point out. A little insight that I picked up maybe from the movie. Mm-hmm. Because that is an ongoing theme.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw that people were really upset by this movie because they thought that the moral of the movie was not to listen to your parents.
I saw that too, and I'm like, no, that's not it. It's not the moral.
Yeah.
It's just exploring that rebellious side, which everyone should do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even if it does get your door taken away from you.
Hey, that's me.
It's a part of growing up.
Yeah.
This was their growing pains, and they did a good job. I wish I hadn't seen it 3 days ago, so I could say more of the specific details, the minutia of it. But the feelings are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think she has an incredible, what's the word? Not patience, just amount of self-control to not lose it at her fucking mother.
Oh yeah, kudos to fucking her.
Like,
I mean, yeah,
because there is some shit that happens, and she just she kind of gets herself back down. She's like, whatever, it's like, it's crazy because there's stuff that her mother said to her that even now, in my 30s, I'm just like, yo, fuck that bitch.
The thing is, it was a different time though. This was back in 2002, Craig. Parents were able to get away with a lot more than they are today.
I feel like there's plenty of parents that get away with that today and still treat their children like that.
Yeah, I mean, she's just being over, she's just doing too much. Like, she's being overprotective. Overprotective. She's just she's being crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like, she obviously loves her daughter, but it's just like, it's too much.
Yeah, it's like, come on,
she's
man.
invasive, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on.
She goes to her school to try to, I don't even know, just spy on her to make sure she's using the pads she gave her. I don't even know what's happening in that scene.
It's like really embarrass her kid. Like, this is like the prime example,
It's
like,
rough. It's
this is the age, and where it's just like you just get embarrassed, and when you've lived through it, you should also know, how you felt in that situation, where it's kind of like, well, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Come on. I don't know.
No, you're spot on. So I think the next scene, because just to move this along a little bit, because we got to the details, all right? It's all about purity, it's about growing up, it's about rebellion.
Yeah.
There is the underlying theme is they have to get the panda out of her. Mm-hmm. Under the red moon, they're going to do a ritual that every woman in her family goes through to release the spirit and capture it, essentially, which you see later on. And they have to make sure they do it sooner rather than later, though they have to do it during the red moon, because the more she turns into a panda, the harder it is to get rid of. Mm-hmm. So while this is happening, we have our actual plot point where Town, their wonderful boy band is coming in, and their parents
Four
won't
Town,
give
by
them
the
the
way,
money.
the group of 5 people.
Yeah,
But they're called Four Town.
they're called Fort Town.
There's 5.
I didn't even notice that.
They mention
pointed
it
out.
though.
The mother goes, "Why are they called Fort Town? There's 5 of them."
I thought that immediately too, and then she says it. And
It's a valid point. But they're coming over. They need to find a way to get the money. They're out of ideas until the kids at school start seeing that she's this giant red panda. So essentially, she starts selling her body.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And it's very, I think that part was a little weird to me. But I guess it does go hand in hand with the rebellion thing because it's something she's not supposed to be doing, especially because it goes against her mother's wishes. But the way they went about it, I'm just like, yeah, you got this 13-year-old doing the 2002 equivalent of OnlyFans. And I'm supposed to
what was
be
she
like,
doing though to these people, letting them hug her with her big furry butt, or big furry
letting them hug her and take pictures with her and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, like I get it. She's a red panda. There's nothing that weird about it, but it's also a little weird.
I feel like I would have been friends with her. Like, you know.
Would she want to be friends with you?
I mean, I got money to spare, I think.
Oh, you'd be like Tyler then. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Tyler, he was the kid who wanted her for the birthday party and said, hey, $200.
$200. Come to my party. People will be happy. People will actually come because they're not there for me. God forbid.
What do you mean they'd be there for me?
They were there for the panda, bud.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's what's going on throughout the movie. That was like a big chunk of it is them raising the money to go see Fort Town.
That's pretty much like the catalyst, right? Fort Town?
Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So, well.
There's a lot of catalysts in this movie. There's a lot happening, but also nothing at all. Because again, it's slice of life. It's just a section of this woman's.
And that's kind of why, like, even though we're 50 minutes into the episode and have barely really touched much of anything, like, now it's just smooth sailing because we just talk about, like, I guess movie ends. That's it.
That's kind of it. Yeah, they eventually raise most of the money. But at the birthday party, things go awry, and Mei Mei loses it and tackles Tyler to the ground. And the mother finds out. She finds out everything that she's been doing with the panda.
And she's pissed and becomes one herself.
Eventually, but not before Mei Mei throws her friends under the bus.
Oh, shit, yes. Because the mother's all like, yo, friends, you're such a bad influence. Just like you were a bad influence on me, Casca.
Just like I was told I was a bad influence, but never actually was.
I mean...
who said you were a bad influence?
My
his
mother.
mother would call me a bad influence constantly.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that, if anything, Richard's the worst of us. It always has been. But again, he's the perfect little Richard
It's a
here.
parallel between I'm May in this situation, May's mother is my mother, and Casca's all of the friends.
All of the friends, because you didn't have many.
But it's true. Because did I stand up for you? No.
Absolutely not.
Rich, was I a bad influence too?
I don't think she even remembered who you were.
Oh, that's so cruel.
I mean, it's true. She forgot who Craig was.
She saw me with long hair, or no, it wasn't. Well, my shaved head. It was after I shaved my head because I lost all my hair. That right? Wasn't that when she didn't recognize me?
I guess
Because I had long hair previously.
That's fair. I get that.
So,
yeah. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. May throws all of her friends under the bus, and I guess that she has no friends at this point. Like, no friends, no mother, and all she has is...
No, she does have a mother. The mother is, again, not mad at her, mad at her friends.
Oh. Do they force her into the ritual at this point?
They don't force her into the ritual. There is a time skip, however, because turns out while they were raising the money for the concert, because I wish I could remember the names. I'm going to call her the little Korean friend. Got Toledo messed up with Toronto. It turns out the night of the concert is actually the same night of the red moon. So she wouldn't have been able to go if she wants to get rid of her panda. So they do it after this moment. They do a time skip. The girls go to the concert because, like, fuck Mei Mei. She's not even a friend anymore. Throws under the bus. Fuck that bitch. And Mei Mei's doing the ritual. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And right before the ritual happens, the father is in the basement. He's looking at his camcorder because it's 2002. And he sees a video of just May and her friends having fun, having a good time. And the father's all like, hey, check this shit. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'll delete that. And he goes, I mean, you could, sure. But, you know, I like this side of you. It's funny. It's nice to see you happy. But you do what you want. And I think in that moment, it kind of clicks with her that, like, yeah, she needs to do the, like, respect her parents thing, but she also has to respect herself and be who she is.
Her dad sounds like my dad.
I mean, this dad's great. Your dad's fucking great, too. I love your dad.
I see the similarities,
like
actually. I do see the similarities, but I also see the similarities. I also see the similarities, I think, with everyone, because it's probably like that with everyone's family.
No, it's just me.
Just Richard, he's special.
It's my movie.
I think
Craig,
it was...
No, this is why no one liked this movie, because it was targeted specifically for Richard.
Uh-huh.
And he's impossible to relate to.
Did nobody like this movie?
This movie got like so much fucking hate even before it came out. I think even you guys were hating on it when you saw the trailer.
I said
I thought it
watch
looked
this.
great. I thought I was excited about Baxter
Maybe it was just
in
Richard.
sync.
Why would I hate it? It's my movie.
Now it is. I'm pretty sure you were just like, oh, whatever to it. I'm pretty sure. I think Craig was too, though. We
like
maybe
NSYNC.
talked about it on an episode. You guys tell us.
Do I have to go into our messages, our chat log? Because I'm pretty sure.
This was done in person.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Make me the bad guy.
I'm not making you the bad guy. I'm saying it was the general consensus where people weren't liking this. And then it came out, and then people were hating it for other reasons. Because God forbid he talk about periods.
Why do people not like to talk about periods?
I don't know. I think they're hysterical.
It's like, I don't know. I hear a lot of weird stuff about it. Like people don't want to bring their tampons to the movie theater or something, or buy them from the grocery store. And I don't know. I wouldn't have a problem with that.
It's so
I mean,
crazy.
I wouldn't want to get my
'cause
tampon from the movie theater because fuck it, you know what they charge for popcorn. Imagine what they charge for those. Yeesh.
No. It's just that you wouldn't bring them to the movie theater.
So if I'm menstruating, what do I just not go to the movie theaters, or do I make sure I pull it out before I enter? What are you saying?
Huh?
What?
Oh, I don't know. I'm on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, Craig, what do you...
I don't remember what I was going to say.
Aw. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was
something
talking about
about-
tampons.
Something about, like, you know, there's movies like this from a boy's perspective, I feel like all the time.
Spider-Man.
Sure. But, you know, like, and then people get mad at it now. It's from a girl's perspective. Like,
Yeah, people are fucking stupid. It was so refreshing to see this kind of movie, this growing pains movie from a girl's perspective. You know?
I mean, I didn't
Sure
love
they
the movie. It was
exist.
fine. I thought it was a lower end Pixar movie. But
Craig hates women on Women's Month.
Wow.
No, that's fine. It's not for you. It makes sense.
it was all right. Yeah.
If anything, I like it too much. I feel weird about liking it so much.
Did they actually get musicians to play the parts of the boy band?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I saw original score by Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, I saw that too. Yeah.
I saw her brother plays one of the Four Town Boys.
I'll believe that. Why wouldn't they?
I don't know.
Bill Eilish.
His name's Phineas Eilish.
Oh my god!
Huh. There's a lot of Asian people who
She have
did
a
voices in
stepbrother?
this movie.
Yeah, they got pretty much an all
It's a lot of
Asian cast.
wow, weird. A lot of Asian characters in this movie too, but
They have this Indian girl, though.
'Cause she
There was
probably
an Indian girl.
She voiced the Indian friend, I would imagine.
Oh.
big
It's
fan of
very-
the Indian friend, by the way. She knows sells fucking every line, and I love it.
It's very, very, you know, they're doing that now. They're trying to get people voices the same, you know.
Oh yeah, that matched the thing. Yeah,
They want the
find that a
authentic
little
accent.
Weird. She didn't even have an accent. She spoke like a
I
person.
know, exactly. Nobody had an accent. So.
Yeah, like I understand where you're doing a show or a movement that's like focused around that character's culture, but otherwise it's like all right, whatever. And, like, it's not a problem. It's just weird that he took the effort. Of like,
Because
okay.
the voice it's just a voice, you know. It should be
Yeah.
whoever's
But
voice is
either
the
way,
best.
she did a great job. I fucking loved her.
She was good, yeah.
So, yeah, it's fine. It's just, it's weird to go the extra mile for that. I'm like, okay, sure.
She was very good, yeah. Sandra Oh was the mom. The only
She's
person
the
I knew.
lady, I think, that was on the Killer Show. Casca.
She's been
the
in a lot of
lesbian
stuff.
one.
Oh, Sandra Oh's been around forever.
Wait, are you talking about Killing Eve again?
Yes.
We're bringing Killing Eve back?
Yeah, she was the Asian lady. She was the mom in this movie.
We get Killing Eve 2 episodes in a row?
Yes, we
Why?
do. I don't know. It just turns out that way. It's a small world, I guess.
Yes. Maybe there's just not enough. No, there's plenty of Asian women in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
I've seen them.
She's also Invincible. I forgot. She's the mom in Invincible.
Man, I love Invincible.
She was
You
in
guys check out
She was
that-
in Raya also. She was the voice.
Guys, I'm starting to think we need more celebrity Asian women.
Probably.
I don't know.
What is
I mean,
Lucy Liu not available anymore?
You probably do. That's the big problem.
Yeah, that's always been the problem.
You know, like I literally can like from Disney. It's her and Ming Na Wen, right?
who?
I have no
Mulan.
idea who that is.
Mulan.
I know who Mulan is.
She voiced
Yo,
Mulan.
they ate rice porridge. They ate the rice porridge in this movie, and they made the little face like in Mulan.
Ming Na Wen was also in Boba Fett and in The Mandalorian. She's Fennec Shand. She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's been around.
So Disney likes to recycle their people.
They do. That's Disney.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm picking up on. This isn't a representation thing. This is a Disney problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy. That was the show she was on for.
Yeah.
Sandra.
Oh, that checks out.
Do you know that, at least on Rotten Tomatoes, that
American
May
Dragon
and
Jake Long.
I love that show.
Also
on,
Disney,
Richard.
right?
I was
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I was going to say that May and Panda May are listed as different characters.
I saw that
They're
too.
the
in
same
the
person,
credits.
right? It's
It is the same person, but they're listed as different characters. Same thing with Mom and Panda Mom. They're listed as different characters, same person.
It'd be
I wonder
funny,
if they're-
like if they had, you know, sometimes when people transform, suddenly their voice will change a little bit.
Yeah.
but they didn't change the voice at all. They could have made him like. It'd be funny if they add like a gruntingness to their sound, maybe, but they didn't do that. Then I could understand them separate or putting them separate.
I wonder if they're like that in the credits, and maybe that's why it's like that on IMDb.
It was in the credits. I
That's-
saw that in the,
Oh,
in
it
the
wasn't.
credits.
Okay,
yes.
that's
Yeah.
weird, but that explains that.
Hmm.
Guess credit where credit is due, right?
Sandra
maybe
Oh is
Alan
also
Tudyk in here.
Canadian. Actually,
Surprised you didn't
too.
do the Red Panda voices.
But did we have anything else to talk about with this movie? Are we
Yeah,
basically
we got to get to
done?
the climax.
We already did the climax.
We
That
did
was
not
like,
do the climax. The climax was the Four Town concert.
oh, I thought the climax was when she turns into the panda.
May that happens like
Yeah,
3 minutes in.
yeah. I thought
This
that was
is
the climax.
Richard. This is a movie about women. It gets to have multiple climaxes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Craig is busy on IMDb. He didn't even laugh at your joke.
No, he's too busy looking up herstory, and
Oh.
that's appropriate for this podcast. He can. This is the only time
okay.
he can do it, though.
Gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. After this episode, we forgot women exist, just like the rest of the year.
Uh-huh.
That's
Like,
the
I
deal we
don't
made.
even know what a black person looks like.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
Because
I never leave the house when it's
It's no longer February, guys. It's no longer Black Stories Month.
we don't have to acknowledge them.
Yeah.
This sounds terrible.
I mean, I don't know. It's not so terrible because we can remember women next week at least.
No, like, yeah, we're gonna give the blacks a full month to celebrate, but women have to. Let's face it, they've always had to work a little bit harder to get there.
So we're not
That's
going
no
to give them
different now.
as much
That's
attention.
no different now. Okay.
Okay.
So let's get to the Four Town concert, because what happens during the ceremony is May decides she wants to keep the red panda because it's a part of her and she likes that part of her. So she pandas her way through the city, which, by the way, this shit all over YouTube, this Again, her deciding to keep the panda and go bound throughout the city.
I thought it was just going to be like the bouncy part would be the YouTube clip, but her keeping the pandas,
all of it. It's so fucking. I can't. Like again, it's not even like official Disney sources. I don't know where these people are finding these clips for this movie. I don't know if
Disney's
it was
giving
leaked.
them it. I think
It's so weird, man. Fucking everything. Ugh. But yeah. She makes her way to the Fort Town concert. She just sneaks in through the skylight. Who's going to stop her, right? Mm-hmm. And she meets up with her friend. And at this moment where she decides she's going to leave, she's going to go to the concert, she's going to keep the panda. The mom loses it, but also I think she falls and cracks her medallion, which keeps her red panda spirited.
Oh, I thought she was pissed.
It was both. I don't think that panda would have gotten out if not for the fact that it was broken.
Mm-hmm. I thought that her rage was just so endless that it cracked the necklace.
No.
Okay.
And this was also on fucking YouTube.
God, what are they doing?
May's mom's transformation, and there's the fucking right there on the thumbnail. I'm like, what are you doing? God.
Dude, you really had the movie spoiled for you.
I did. And this is the Turning Red media I consumed before the movie came out. I watched the trailer.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
And then all
and
the other fucking...
You really want to see Turning Red, huh? Here you go.
You gotta just hide those channels, dude.
Dude, it's in the recommendation, all right? All I want to watch is fucking, I don't know, Austin Evans build a stupid computer that's in a block of ice or some bullshit. No, it's not. It's fucking all of Turning Red.
But the thing that you got to do is, like, once you see, like, the title of the movie and you say, fuck, these were spoilers, you got to hit the 3 little dots and you say, don't recommend this channel to me ever again, YouTube. They spoiled things for me once. I don't want it to happen again.
That's only considering it's that same channel.
Eventually, you like to think that they'll eventually...
And also, have you ever been to YouTube, Richard? What happens when you scroll over the thumbnail? Do you know what happens?
It starts playing.
It just starts playing the fucking video now. What are you doing, YouTube? Stop it.
Do you know what the best part is? Is that even though it doesn't play without sound, it starts putting up the little caption so you can see what they're saying.
You can see what they're saying. Oh, you're killing me.
These are crazy times.
We're in the future and it's rough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she goes to the concert. The mom is the red panda. Huge red panda, Godzilla size. She's going to the concert. They have their showdown. And the mother is defeated by the daughter shaking her ass. A lot. It's like 5 straight minutes of her just shaking her ass. Someone take that, mom. You like that, mom? Fucking take it. Fucking take it. I'm losing my shit. It is the funniest thing I've seen in my life. It is so good.
Is that on YouTube?
No, I didn't see it on YouTube, or else I would have thought it was as funny. Oh, but fuck, that was just good. Like, come on. You beat the mom. You beat the mom by shaking your ass at her. Come on, it's good.
Maybe, Rich, if that's what you could have, that's how you defeated your mother. You should have
shook your ass at her. Now you know. This gave you the rubric to follow. How to disobey and rebel against your parents. Thank you, Disney's Pixar. Nope, we're not your mother. Your mother's not here. Sit down. Rich
also doesn't have much of an ass to shake.
I don't.
Shots fired. Show me it's done, Craig. Get up.
Yeah, Craig, get up.
Shake what your mother gave you. No, you can sit down. You get the fuck down. It's not. It's an audio medium.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what the best part is? Is that I have you guys on the screen behind me, so even if I started shaking, I could still see your reactions.
You'd also be shaking your ass at yourself.
Well,
isn't that the true horror, Richard?
The thing is, I have your screen really big. My screen is really small.
Oh, your ass is just in the corner.
Yeah.
You just got a little taste of Richard's ass.
Craig's also in the tiny corner too. You're just blown up, Casca.
Why is Casca the only one blown up?
I have you guys evenly spread throughout.
Yeah, you're even.
So
Casca's
when I'm talking to
up.
Craig, I can look here, and when I'm addressing Richard, I can talk here.
Ooh. Yeah, like originally I had Craig blown up, but then I wanted to stop looking at Craig because of some reason, and then I think I may have accidentally kicked him from the call
You kicked him from existence, as I remember. It's been a while. It's been like an hour ago at this point.
Yeah.
Which for this podcast is a long time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, she shakes her ass at mom, and then I don't know. I guess
the
that
mother's
she
defeated with song. We get
Does
a
she
performance
faint?
for Fort Town.
because she's so flustered.
Because she's so flustered. No, I believe Mei Mei headbutts her with all of her panda might.
Oh, okay. And then they just got to get her on the summoning circle.
Yeah, that the dad was drawing.
And then everybody
And
turns
then-
into a panda.
Yeah. Well, because they Mei Mei knocked her out of the summoning circle. So all of her relatives who were there, her grandmama and all of their other, I
Aunts.
guess her aunts, respectively. I don't really know who everyone was. Their great aunts.
Her extended family.
Their extended female family. Just the women. They're the only one who get the panda powers.
It's her story.
Herstory, baby. Yeah, they break all their respective panda pendants and pull the mother in to the circle. And then the point of the ritual was you just have to sing a song. It doesn't matter what it is, it just matters that it's emotional and powerful. So of course they get Fort Town to do their number and they save the day.
How's that song go?
I've never met nobody like you.
Am I supposed to get up and dance now?
You have to shake your ass. Yeah, as soon as I can remember the rest of the lyrics.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess you don't have to do that.
There's a one line that like makes me laugh. It's and they don't move my tummy the way you do.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that with Tommy, and I was like, huh?
Tummy.
Sorry. The second line was, had friends and I've had buddies. It's true.
There it is. But they don't move my tummy the way you do. Oh, it's good. It is good though.
Actually, it's a good song, but it's Billie Eilish, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I like Billie Eilish. I don't know. Oh man. So yeah,
I think her brother writes their stuff or something.
Oh, I guess her brother's very
Billie
talented.
Eilish / Phineas O'Connell.
Yeah, that's the brother. Phineas Eilish.
Oh, wait, I thought it was O'Connell.
No, that'd be silly.
Phineas
Of course.
O'Connell
Finny Eilish. But
is the brother.
so where are we going here? I guess okay. So they get new panda pendants, and then she gets her panda pendants.
I love the new panda pendants, but yeah.
Billie Eilish's full name is Billie Eilish Pirate Baird O'Connell. Pirate?
Pirate?
That's what it says.
Richard, you're the Billie Eilish expert here.
I don't know.
Pirate?
I mean, I think that sounds a little familiar, maybe, but I don't know. Doesn't matter because they're getting their panda pendants.
It's just very good. Like they only show the mother's new pendant and the grandmother's new pendant, and the mother is because the way they do it, they have to seal the panda spirit into something. There's an old man who does the ritual, so they can only do things that they had on hand. So the mother ended up with Mei Mei's Tamagotchi, so she has to actually like take care of the red panda spirit. And you see the grandmother, and she has a Fort Town medallion. Oh, good. And she's not happy about it. It's ooh.
She also said apparently the number 4 is not good.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot
So-
because I believe the number 4, if it's anything, I believe it's the same with Japan. It's an unlucky number because 4 is this. I think 4 is repeating is the same way of pronouncing death.
Yeah, so my brother, when he got married, and like my parents, they had to put like money in red envelopes, and my brother said, make sure you don't put any 4, like any digit with
Dollar
a 4
bills?
is bad.
Okay, yeah.
So he was like, don't do 40, don't do 400, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. Can
That's right.
confirm.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was
Wait.
it's so good.
Wait, was that so what, for a gift? Is that what you said?
Yeah. If you're doing a gift to a Chinese person, don't do 4s.
It's important because Richard's brother married a Chinese woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was the
So
significance.
if you're
of
going to
that.
do $400, you do $399.
I'm an expert. Craig, the thing is, they know what rounding is too, so you might want to avoid $3.99.
Rumor is they're very good at math.
Yeah.
Look, we'll make up for it in Asian History Month, okay?
What is that?
We'll respect women and fuck everyone else.
Asian History Month. I don't think that exists.
I don't think it exists either.
Would it be offended if we like just? Oh wait, hold on. It's May.
It's gonna be May.
What's April?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I've heard of that.
Wow, cool. I guess we get to watch another Studio Ghibli joint.
Oh, the Ghibli goofs, or what were we? The G Kids goofs.
G-Kids goofs.
Oh man.
Also, the Jiggly jerk-offs, I believe, was thrown out there.
I don't remember that. Maybe that's what you called us in your head.
Probably.
Oh, is movie over?
I think movie is over, yeah, because May keeps her spirit. She lives her life. Everyone loves her. That's it.
Did you see the mid-credits scene?
Yeah, with the dad, right?
Yeah, he's just dancing.
I don't blame him. It's a good song. And I believe May's screaming, "Dad, have you seen my CD?" It's very cheesy, corny, stupid joke, but it's good. Dad was a good character all throughout the movie.
Guys, just so you know, March 13th to April 15th is National Deaf History Month.
We'll make sure our podcast is subtitled.
Let's watch
that
Silent
month.
Voice. I love that movie. It's not Disney at all.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
so
Or G Kids.
oh
Maybe
wait,
it is.
is that the fucking no? Is that stupid anime movie? By stupid, I mean heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking
No.
anime movie. Yes.
Yeah,
it's
fuck.
so
that was
fucking good.
That was so hard to watch. I watched it because of you, and the whole beginning, I'm like, fuck.
So good though. I have the
It is
manga.
good. It's a really good movie, but it just nothing. Like I don't even want to talk about it, but it does start off with the man trying to kill himself, and
Yes,
it doesn't
yeah.
go up from there.
No,
It
it's-
kind of steady. Stays
Wait,
I
the
what
cried
is
that.
this?
I
Again?
cried for about an hour and a half or whatever it was. Whatever
Wait,
the
what
length
is
of that
this?
movie was.
Silent Voice? Yeah.
Silent Voice.
Oh, okay.
In fact, the English dub version is dubbed, or she is voiced by a deaf woman.
I'll believe that.
The main character who is deaf.
Oh man, yeah, that was a rough watch. Holy shit.
That reminds me, I got in trouble a few weeks ago because like we were talking about I guess like pilots or something like that and female pilots, and I got Helen Keller and Amelia Earhart confused.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
And yeah, I got
People, for some reason, get Anne
Whoops.
Frank and Helen Keller confused.
I had
I've
someone,
heard that before,
Dude,
but
dude.
never have I ever heard Amelia Earhart and Helen Keller before.
I have someone who confused Anne Frank and Lisa Frank, and I was told like, yeah, I was really into Anne Frank as a kid, and I'm all like, what? I was very, very confused.
used to just hide everywhere. I kept the diary. You know, just Anne Frank things.
Should we let anybody know what Lisa Frank is if people don't know what Lisa Frank
If
is?
you don't know what Lisa Frank is, go read a book and then make sure it's a coloring one because that's where you'll see it.
get your pencils and your notebooks and pencil cases.
I was gonna say, if you don't know who Lisa Frank is by name, just do a quick Google search of Lisa Frank and then go, oh,
Yeah, that.
yeah, that's
So, is Lisa Frank actually a person, or is it just a brand?
Probably the artist, the original
yeah.
artist.
I would say it was a person and then turned into a brand.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Man,
Okay.
Oh man. Before we do the thing,
Yeah.
I'm going to do the thing.
Uh-huh.
You're going to sit there and you're going to listen.
Yes.
I want to hear a word from you. Okay.
Do I sign off now?
You don't sign off now. You just have to sit there and not a peep.
Yes.
Guys, if you made it this far into the show, obviously you like it. We're still a growing podcast, so please take the time, write a review, subscribe, tell someone. I'm begging you. I'm looking at Craig. It's just so sad. I want to see him become something. All right? Just do it for him. Do it for the Craigs in your life. That's it. Thank you.
Why are we
Or
doing
leave a
that?
bad review. I don't give a shit. Everything's a click, right, boys? 1-star this motherfucker on iTunes.
It's true.
Are you done?
Yeah, now we can go into next week.
What are you referencing? Is this a reference?
No,
Did Craig ask you to get reviews?
No,
That
I'm just so
reminds me.
happy that we're asking people to do this.
well, we're
That-
not.
that- hold on.
We do this every like once 50 episodes, and I think that's fair.
we had an email come into the thing, and a man said that he can do art for us, but I never responded back. Well, because I don't know what kind of art Craig wanted.
Okay, here. If he made it this far, it's the same guy. Listen, for the art that you want to do, whatever you want.
Draw how you feel.
Draw whatever you want, yeah.
However the Disney Dunces make you feel.
Draw us a review.
Draw us a review.
Draw some friend. What was it? Friend fiction.
Yeah, can you draw some erotic friend fiction?
Wait, what's the friend fiction? Is it going to be him and us, or just us with each other?
Dealer's choice. It could be him. It could be us. It could be his friends. Whatever he wants.
I think he said he listens with his sister.
We're all mermen.
Okay, erotic friend fiction. Yo, his sister, I bet she loved this movie, assuming she's of that age to appreciate it.
Maybe. I don't know.
You gotta hope. If not, she's gonna love it in a few years.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you have to have a bleeding vagina to like this movie. I made that abundantly clear. It's
I would
very
be concerned
funny.
if she was like not of that age yet to appreciate the movie, if she's listening to the podcast too.
Yeah, but you know, kids in the internet, you gotta keep them off that shit. It's bad.
Yeah. What are we doing next week?
Well, we can continue the course of Women's History Month, or we could watch something actually good.
Do what we were supposed to do last week.
Oh, okay, I guess we'll just do what we were supposed to do last week before Craig blew everything up with his internet problems, and see y'all for Cadet Kelly, I guess.
Okay. See you next week, boys. Dunce number 1 signing off. Good night and good bless.
And I'm Craig Stew, and I'm leaving too.
And I'm the third one. I know usually there's a bit here, but I kind of expended everything. I feel like I started off with period piece. You want me to say that again? Hey guys, I didn't know we were doing a period piece this week.
Oh no. It's a code red. Code red, baby. Okay. We're late. Let's roll.
I'm Zoe.
DJ. Let's go. Harish. Up and at 'em.
And this is Paul.
Morning, Dave.
Morning, Paul.
We turned our 2 families into 1.
All right, rise and shine.
Wake up, Ella, or this video goes on your Instagram in 3, 2.
Dad, no. Touch me, lose a finger.
Good morning to you too.
Ta-da! Luna, strong choice. Suggestion, take off one thing.
Solid advice. Ow, dryer's broke again.
How did you get down here so fast?
Laundry chute.
Let's go.
We're not a cult.
But we're weird. We're one of a kind all the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I really feel like there were a few extra children in there.
I didn't recognize some of them.
We're the Bakers.
10 kids and no nanny.
Wait, you have 10 kids?
Shockingly, I enjoy being with my kids.
I do too.
You do too, yeah.
I do too. You guys are funny.
Go to your room.
But don't you want to do our TikTok dance with us? Because we're so irresistibly adorable.
You're not even doing it right. You have to clap the back of the hands and then throw. You're embarrassing the family. Go to your room.
Oh, Lord, give me strength. It's important to show the kids that we're a united front.
Who invited the Jackson 9? If y'all looking for Disneyland, you made a wrong turn.
Family has each other's back.
Oh my God, everyone's looking at us.
Yeah, I can't move.
I know.
I can't move.
Thanks for being so average and relatable, Paul. With average looks and ordinary body.
Oh.
What are you guys playing?
Drag race.
Fun. I love RuPaul.
Uh-oh. Parents, everybody